Well, taking the advice of Drake and Bix Weir and stocking up today, preparing for what could possibly be a economic collapse as soon as next week. And I've been preparing for quite a while, but I thought this might be a good time to make a video, to prepare. I'm in, of all places, Walmart, and there's a reason for this. I won't get into it right now. But the first thing I wanted to point out to people was toothpaste. I know there's been a big issue, and it's been going on for quite some time, but there's fluoride in this toothpaste, and basically it's poison. If you look here on the warning label, if more than you swallow for just brushing, you're supposed to call poison control right away. So I'm not going to get any toothpaste here, that's for damn sure. I like to use Tom's because it doesn't have any fluoride in it. And in fact, I've put in a reverse osmosis water filtration system in my house just recently to remove the fluoride from our water, because our director of our water and light department, he won't take it out. So we're going to do some shopping today and prepare for, the eventualities of anything. And it doesn't have to be economic collapse. I mean, it could be earthquake, natural or man-made, flooding, all kinds of calamities. So get out of home decor, I guess. get in over. And I'm terrible at shopping for food. I mean, that's what my wife usually does. But hey, anything for my subscribers, right? Okay, so here we go. How many people are awake to what's actually happening with the potential financial collapse? I think people see things happening, but with the government hiding the inflation numbers, the jobless numbers, you're not going to get the true reporting from them. That's why, shadowstats.com has come up, and that's why the lamestream media is becoming not effective, is because people are going to alternative sources, like this video, for Pete's sake. I mean, how desperate is that for getting real news? I've always been a big supporter of Max Kaiser's plan, crash JP Morgan, get silver. And I know more and more of you are waking up and starting to do that, and that's terrific, because you're going to probably need that when the petrodollar is no longer the reserve currency. That's going to be the last bastion to fall. You're seeing everything over in Europe right now collapse. We're probably heading over to England next, and be my guess then to the U.S. But if the banking system is taken down as early as next week, you've got to have stuff stocked up and prepared for what's coming. Preferably 3 months would be my guess, but even if it's for just as little as a week, it's going to be imperative that I'm in the butter section. I like try to get real butter instead of that margarine. But I could be here all day reading labels, and like I say, my wife does a lot better job of this than I do, because she does it all the time. I'm probably the worst guy to do a preparedness video, because all I do is impulse buying. I'm like, oh, hey, ooh, I like those. It's like these cinnamon rolls. Oh, here's a cinnamon roll. Ooh, apple turnover. Oh, God, man, I love these things. Apple turnover. Just be buying eggs, and flour, and whole wheats, and grains and stuff. But hell, I'm just making a video. The question a lot of preppers have to ask themselves, I would think, would be how far they're willing to take this thing. You know, I've done videos where I make a bug out bag and stuff like that, but am I really going to take my family out in the woods and, you know, survive like that movie The Road? You know, I don't know. I really don't know. If something would get to be that bad, I suppose my survival instincts would kick in, but I tell you what, I'm really not looking forward to doing that part of the gig. I'm much more planned on, you know, hunkering down at home, and then I have a few other options of places to go should the need arise. And I know most people, especially those with little means, that doesn't have any, you know, any disposable income really, and they're living in apartments. You know, your choices are very limited, and that's going to be the sad thing, is because people get hungry enough, they're going to take the people that have it, and the people that have it sure as hell ain't going to give it up. So if this thing gets really bad, the globalists have admitted they want to kill off about 90% of the population. It's just not going to be pretty. You know, the one thing that I have got that I make at home is my colloidal silver and ionic silver. You know, even if you only use it just for simple cuts and scratches, great. But if you should need to use it for something more major, like some kind of bio attack or even food poisoning or E. coli, at least you'll have it. Because a lot of people, if things really get bad, they're not going to have their drugs. There'll just be a shortage. The transportation system breaks down. Well, the militia has been put on alert through NESARA and Drake's site. What that means exactly at this point, and this is Saturday, the 20th of October, so I don't know what that means exactly. All the details haven't been released, but you know, I want people to go out there at least today and buy some extra groceries, if that's all that you can do. Get some extra groceries. Sure bought a lot of junk food, didn't I?
Oh, I tell them you did.
Well, that's for my wife. Prepping up for the apocalypse. What's the damage?
$86.60.
All right. Well, I can get that.
Year of the Dragon. That's cute.
10 ounces of silver. Can I pay with that?
No, not here.